Oh no, I forgot to do the intro clip. I'm going to do that first and then I'll come right back. That's better. Hey everyone, what's up? How's everybody doing today? Welcome to Conversations with Curtis. Happy Wednesday. I hope you all are doing well. Thanks for joining. Um, Not quite afternoon, says Yellow Butterfly. Yeah, I don't know where you're at. It's 2 minutes after afternoon here. Um, but yeah, if you joined us during the intro or the 3 minute countdown, you saw a trailer for a new video game that we will be giving 2 copies away today. We have 2 copies to give away today. I'm going to tell you a little bit about the game, and then Daniel, when he comes out, we'll talk a little bit about why we're showing that trailer and what we're up to. But the game is called Intruder in Antiquonia, and I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. It is a classic point and click adventure that will take you on a journey with Sarah. She finds herself in the mysterious town of Antiquonia without any recollection of how she got there. As Sarah explores this unique town, she unravels the secrets of her past. Pretty cool. The game is the first full-length adventure produced by the indie studio Aruma Studios. The founders are Sylvia and Ruben. They are a family-run team hailing from A Coruña, Spain. So very cool. The trailer looked neat, and we're excited to give this game away and support some indie game developers along the way. How's it going? How's it going? I'm seeing, holy crap, congrats on 60. Yeah, we got 6,000 subs. Yes, 6,000. That's kind of insane, isn't it? And in some ways, it feels like it took a long time to get that many, but then it's also just insane that we have anybody following us. I don't know how this is working. So yeah, 6,000 subscribers on YouTube. That's a big achievement. I'm pretty thrilled about that. Yeah, I know you guys. I'm looking at the light glare too. I was just telling Daniel about the light glare, and he said, don't worry about it. But then someone just mentioned the light glare. What do you say? Makes Paul's eyes look very vivid blue, which is somewhat concerning because my eyes are green. So there you go. Anyways, I hope you guys are doing well. I'm going to look around a little bit. Aruma Studios. Hey, you guys are here. That's awesome. Thanks for joining. That's super cool. Nelson Miguel, Dapper Andy. Haven't seen you in a while. Good to see you. Papa Joe Robertson, Zen Solipsist. Yeah, thanks for the intro, for the comment on the intro. Zen Solipsist wrote, when I started watching, you had less than 2,000, and that felt like a year ago. It probably was a year ago. Good job tripping your base. You're making slow but steady progress. I mean, we have to tip our hat to Noah Antweiler. I mean, that really made a huge difference in the bump in subscribers. Friends and fans of his found us that way and was able to that really helped. So, Daniel's typing something at me before I bring him out. Let me see what he's about to say. You're on me. Oh, he can't hear me. Oh, okay, there we go. Now you should be able to hear me. Okay. Anyway, super excited to come back to Not for Broadcast. This game just cracked me up. It was so fun. I'm a little nervous. We haven't played it for a month, I think, and we're in the next level, and so I think I have to, not only do the things that I learned how to do the first time, but they're going to add new things for me to have to deal with. And so I've already forgotten how to do the things we did the first time. So it's going to be a bit of a challenge. And unfortunately, I don't think Daniel's going to be able to take controls today. But anyways, good to see you guys. I'm going to just get him out here in a second. But before I do, let me thank our folks, which starts with our Patreon members and our coffee members. I don't know why I keep saying Patreon, but we have if you've been watching, we have a Patreon page, and that's what we started with. And we have a nice group there that have been supporting us since early on. We've also opened up a coffee page, which where we get our donations during our streams. But you can also join that as a monthly subscriber, much like Patreon. It's almost exactly the same. It's just coffee allows us to keep more of what you are contributing. We don't have to pay as many fees and all that stuff. So that's why we have them both. We don't want to leave Patreon, but we want to also make sure the coffee is available for you guys. So these are our $10 and above members. And just again, I will just say it every single time. It's because of you that we're able to do what we do. We're going to stream 3 times this week, plus Daniel's interview on Sunday. That's a lot in 1 week for a couple of full-time working dads. And it's because of you guys that we can do that. So thank you. And as always, Malika Chandler, you're our hero. Francois Damagella, Robbie, Joseph, Moffat Reborn. Thank you guys for being our top donors. Speaking of donors, top 7 of the coffee. Oh, by the way, look at my cool background. I just did that today. I found that. Not bad. It seems like it's appropriate for today's show. James Jenkins jumped back up in the lead. Zwex at number 2. Critical Moment. Number 3, Victor Chang. Nice. He's up at number 4 now. Hesina. Dang it. Someone tell me how you say his name. I mean, he's a top 5 donor. I need to know how to say his name. Hekaina. YT Wanderer and Moffat Reborn. Thanks y'all for your support. I think that's all I got. Why don't we transition and bring our friend Daniel Albo out? Everybody say hey to Daniel. Hey, Daniel.
Hi.
Look at that. I changed up my background for this scene. Look at that.
Wow.
Yeah, look at me. And you still got the same old.
We are upping.
You have the same old thing going in and out the whole time. I mean, it's a good one. I like I'm actually a little jealous of your background, but I'm actually thematically working on my backgrounds. So you got to up your game.
I try to be as consistent as possible. If you remember, last year I had an entire year of it was glowing orbs, blue glowing orbs behind me, and then I changed it to purple. So I'm trying to be consistent.
Yeah, well, that you are very consistent. I however, am a maverick. I change it up all the time, man. That's what I do.
Yeah, well done.
I don't know if it's well done. It is what it is. How are you? How you been since Monday?
Well, I've been fine. How have you been since Monday?
Good. Monday's was really fun. It's really it's a little I don't know what the word is, but we're almost done with Phantasmagoria 2 with Tori, and so we'll have finished both of our games. It's a monumental moment. So on next Monday we'll wrap that up, and then we need to figure out what we're gonna play with her next.
Maybe we'll finish the final puzzle, and then we'll play Phantasmagoria 2.1, and then we'll try to figure out what to do next.
Yeah. Well, I just got a text wanting somebody trying to contact me about my house. Is this a good time to talk about my house? I guess they want to buy my house.
Put him on speaker. Come on.
Exactly. Yeah, there's been some. So I guess my question is, and I'm seeing, on Discord, there's a lot of suggestions, and people are. I think it was Harrison. Was it Harrison that wanted us to play? I'm going to look at this right now.
We had a few suggestions. We had X-Files.
Yeah,
which
X-Files
people have
is one
suggested for years, and now that you have a PC, we can finally play it.
Ooh, okay.
And I think we got a Last Express recommendation a while ago.
Yeah, and is that the? I guess the question is, where is it? I want to see what Harrison said, because Harrison waiting for Paul and play King's Quest 6. That was another one. That was the one he was suggesting. And I know that I don't know any of the King's Quest games, but I know that everybody has their favorites and their not so favorites. And just by the look of just the look at the look at your face right away told me that you did not agree with that choice. But I guess my question is our audience, are you guys mostly here for the old games, or I don't know how many people. We only have 20 something people here today. So is it when we play these new games, is that less interesting? You really like watching the old retro games, or do you want to see, do you want to see us mix it up and play new stuff along with old stuff? Because most of the recommendations we get are for the older games, I think.
The thing is that newer games uh, are fun to play, but sometimes people have not played them, so they might avoid joining to these live streams because they want to play themselves. For
I
example, in the
see.
last live stream, a lot of people told us that they bought not for broadcast to play themselves. So the question is, have they gone far enough in the game to join this live stream?
Right.
Or will they never join again because they're playing it themselves? So I
That is
don't
a
know.
good question. Yeah, I don't know either. Um, all right. So tell me anything else we need to do before we do what we before we get going, get started.
Yes, about the our contribution to the indie adventure game community. Being an indie adventure game is tough enough, and being an indie adventure game developer is even tougher. So, what we
Oh yeah.
decided to do, what we decided to do in 2023 is similar to what we're doing in this episode. We'll approach indie game developers that we find their games interesting, and we'll do a live stream in which we'll show the trailer for their game, and at the end of that episode we'll give away a few copies of that particular game. So this way we can use our reach to contribute to the indie adventure game developer community.
Yeah, I think that's awesome. I mean, we're a small little organization, and I'm not saying that the games that I'm not trying to compare what we do to what they do, but anything we can do to help and sort of shed light on cool games. How did you find this game, by the way? What's your story?
Well, I heard about this game. It was released about 6 months ago, I think, or last July. And that's it. I saw the trailer a while ago and I forgot about it. And last week I saw that trailer again because I was looking for new adventure games that were released last year to see what else is new. And I refound the game, so I approached the developer
Nice.
about this whole thing.
No, I don't want
And
to
on
put.
Friday, we're going to have another indie game.
Oh, really? Did you know which one
Yep.
that is already?
Yep.
You want to tell
Dude,
us now,
where
or
is
you want
my
to wait?
beer?
Dude, where's my beer?
Yeah.
It's good. Oh boy, that got too bad. All right, now I'm worried about my. I started to get. I think that's a little better. Is that a little better?
You're being self-conscious about your background.
Well, not the back. Oh, I love the background. I'm just worried about the lighting and the little glare on the glasses. I think that's better. Oh well, better for now. Okay.
But they told you that the glare on your glasses makes your eyes vivid blue.
Oh, in that case, let's go back. All right. And it's funny because the picture mode was vivid. That was the vivid one. There it is.
My t-shirt today is, do I look like a people person?
What? Tell us the story of your T-shirt.
Now, this one isn't a custom t-shirt. It was as is. I bought it as is.
Okay,
It
just
wasn't
were
an
at a
original
store. You
idea, but
saw
yeah.
you were at a store.
Yeah.
You saw a black T-shirt with white writing, and that immediately caught your attention. So then
Yeah.
you
And then the writing itself
made you
fits
laugh.
me perfectly.
Yeah. I don't know. You're more of a people person than you let on. Maybe not. I don't
If
know.
you say so.
All right. Okay. Let's get to this game. What do we need to know? What do you remember anything? You can't help me today because I can't give you the controls, so I'm stuck.
Yeah.
Um,
You're not stuck. You'll be fine. We'll do it together. No recap.
I
Let's
don't
just
even
play.
remember. Okay, let's get to the game here.
Do you remember
So-
the name of the game?
Not for broadcast.
Yeah.
And here it is right here. And I'm going to Do I need controls? Let's see what the controls are. I forgot what they are. Oh no, that's controls of the. Well, I forgot what my. Oh yeah, WSAD. That's my.
Yeah, that's the usual controls in 3D environments.
Does it tell you how much of a rookie I am that I didn't know that? WSAD.
You're fine.
WS. That's up. That's down. That's left. That's right. Okay. And
You just place your left hand on these buttons and it feels natural. It's like the arrows in the same structure as the arrows on the right.
Yeah, gotcha. Okay, sounds good. Get the audio back. Let's get the audio going. I think it's gonna immediately. I was testing this just to see if we were, and so I started it, and it immediately throws me into the next broadcast. So here's what I remember, and then tell me what you remember. We are thrust into a. Let's just do this.
We had the press conference. Remember the press conference in which we had to bleep out the politician who was drunk?
Right. We had the press conference. We had the the newscast, which we're part of. So the guy that runs the newscast, he's on vacation, or somebody was missing, and he's on vacation, and he's calling in and telling us how to run the board. And the more he calls, the more drunk he is from wherever he's at. So we're getting less and less help from him. And so our job is to basically switch from one monitor to another to keep the broadcast going well. In the meantime, we're learning about this kind of, I don't know, governmental takeover in the UK that doesn't sound particularly far-fetched or moving in the right direction. And then when we're done with our broadcast, we get to watch what we did. And then when you watch it, you actually learn a lot more because you're so busy moving things around that you're not really able to listen to everything. And then you watch it later and you go, oh my gosh, there's things happening. So that's kind of, and what anything else? I guess we should just start.
Let's play.
All right, let's go. Continue. Let's make sure everything's working.
You're not sharing sound.
Oh, right. I need to do sound. So I'll go back to sound. Options, audio. What do I 50?
No, you're not sharing sound on the Riverside. You should share your screen.
Oh, I was. Hold on. How do I share sound?
Stop sharing, reshare.
Higher screen. Share system audio.
Are you saying that advance have cured
Is that working?
death?
Jog off. Can you hear it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Still vassal slaves
All right.
just in prettier cages.
Back.
Oh, Megan.
Continue. All right. Wish me luck. You can use the number keys on the keyboard to select screens 1 to 4. Oh, number keys 1 to 4. Here we go. Day 8, the fallout.
I ain't got long and I'm quite drunk. It's been a great night. In this next section, there's a bit of music. If you edit in time with the music, you can see the result on the Vision Mixer, and the public will love that. Don't worry if you don't, though. You won't get punished for it or nothing. Just try and stay in the groove. Also, one last tip. When the music starts, turn down the broadcast volume. Right, enjoy the music bit. God, I love music. God, I'm so pissed. I think I might go and throw up in a bit.
All right, wait. I'm already nervous. Where's the music? The music is this? Oh, can you see what I'm doing?
Yeah, I see what you're doing. The volume the volume slider is over there, probably. Okay. No, this is the reception, if you recall.
Oh, right. I forgot how to do that. That's the one where you go up and down and in and out.
Yeah, you have the joystick to the left of it that you can use to extend the wavelength or shrinken it or
and then
higher or
So that's that one right there. But then how do I make it smaller? And is it through just the arrow buttons?
So the slider itself moves the wavelength up and down in frequencies, and the one on the left makes the frequency longer or stronger, or
Oh, I was using
basically you can use the joystick to change the y-axis and the x-axis of the wavelength.
And then this is the music. Is this the music? Where's the
We'll
music?
soon find out.
Well, I feel like okay. I don't know.
Remember,
what to do.
neither of us play this game, so
I
we're
know.
finding out things as we go along.
All right. If you know it's going to be a train wreck ahead of time, there's no pressure. That's true. Albert VDS, welcome. You are not late. We're just about to start. All right. Hey, Gamers Grotto's here. All right, guys, let's do this thing. Oh, I'm going to fail miserably. All right, here we go.
Well,
Okay.
where is he? In his dressing room, probably banging his head against the wall.
I have 17. I have 16 seconds.
Come on, it's welcome back. How hard can it be?
This is on you.
Oh no.
10 seconds, everybody.
Is he going to show up?
On Megan. Camera 2.
You'll probably
Alright.
have to choose a
5,
feed.
4, 3.
Choose a feed.
Oh,
Welcome's Black. I'm Megan Wolf, and on tonight's Culture Spot, I'll be chatting
Choose
with
a
one
feed.
of the
Oh, I did. I used the
beneficiaries of
wrong
the
button.
Assets and Wealth Act, a team of inspiring young people from Scritchford Sixth Form College who today received a grant from Advance to take their play, Hey, Friendship, on a tour of local secondary schools.
Hey,
Welcome to
Friendship.
you all. Well, let's start with you two, Harriet and Charlotte Winstanley-Hamilton. Girls, you must be thrilled.
We are, Megan. We're overwhelmed, to be honest.
And I believe you two are sisters, is that right?
Yes, Charlotte's my oldest. I'm the older, more popular one.
Michael Clamorous tipped 3 pieces 08, loved the chaos of the last stream and looking forward to this one.
Harry and I were shooting the breeze in the cafeteria, and I said, hey, let's actually do something.
Don't forget to
Always look for a drama
switch
teacher.
But she'd been laid
every
off due to
10
budget
seconds
cuts.
or less.
Fortunately, I directed a pantomime when I was at university, so I knew the ropes, as it were.
Right, yes, but you're the maths teacher, aren't you?
Yes, that's me, Jeff Algebra, maths teacher.
It's really important.
Oh, thanks, Steve.
oops, I screwed up.
Really important.
Yeah, thanks, Steve.
As is theatre. It's one of the oldest art forms in history. Aristotle.
I just think that when we travel around all these problem schools and the poor kids see us, they say, hey, I really want to be like those attractive kids. And that's a very beautiful and powerful thing.
Look at her and look.
We touch our audiences and they touch us right back.
Oh my
I suppose
gosh.
with a surname like Algebra, there was really only one choice of career for me. My wife, Angela, and I, we often laugh about it.
Angela Algebra.
Yes.
We just want to bring a bit of song and joy into people's lives.
And teach people about the difficult issues. The issues in the play are what really matter.
And I think you're going to be showing us an extract from this play, aren't you?
That's right. To put into context, I play a young first year who's having some troubles at school.
Her character doesn't actually have a name, yeah, because in a way she's like all of us.
It's like a metaphor. Maybe she's you at home, or like maybe she's you, Megan.
Maths is really important.
Yeah, thanks,
Her
Steve.
look is so good.
Yes, thanks, Steve.
Right, well, I'm going to have a little chat with your teacher while you run off and get ready. I can't wait to see it. That's it, that way.
Oh,
So,
No,
Jeff, when did
one.
you first
Oh, no,
hear
yeah.
about the grant?
2 days ago, a letter from Advance arrived at the school. Now, the headmaster thought it was all a prank, but his secretary retrieved it from his bin and brought it to me.
How? How did you react?
I also threw it in the bin. But then Harriet and Trey rescued it, and they rang the number at the bottom of the page. And next thing you know,
You're doing a great
we're on
job, Paul.
tour.
You should have been the editor
Well,
for
I think we can all
Phantasmagoria too.
guess which way
It would
you'll
have
be
been much
voting from
snappier.
now on.
this
Do
is
you know
fun.
what? It's funny because Angela and I don't usually vote. We're not very political. I'm a mathematician, of course, and she's a paraplegic mainly. But we did used to watch that Peter Clements DIY show back in the day. And so we thought, why not? Let's have a go at this old democracy thing.
Okay.
And here we bally well are.
Good stuff.
Fucking brilliant!
So,
Oh no!
have a
What?
short
Ah,
section
scissor.
of
Space.
Hey, friendship.
No, you can use the space, right?
Space. Okay. Oh. Oh. Ah!
Switch to 1.
I am one.
Dear Diary, I'm not sure I can take another day at this school. Another day of tears. Tears. Another day of fears. But still I walk the corridors alone.
Oh my God, this is so
Dreading
good.
what might be around every corner.
What's around the corner? What's around the corner?
Oh no.
What's around the corner?
One or two
Hi, Gary.
or three.
Heavens, no! It's Gary the Fist!
Gary the Fist!
Going somewhere, little first year?
Great. I've been looking for some poor victim to bully all morning. But will this make me feel better about my violent father? Violent father.
Excuse me, I'm late for maths. It's my favourite subject. And so important.
Maths is for losers.
What?
Maths is for losers.
My arm's stuck, coach.
Keep going, for fuck's sake.
Right.
Censor.
Maths is for losers. Now, give me your lunch money.
Double lunch for me today, but why am I only truly happy when I'm eating?
Not today, Gary the Fist.
What do you mean not today? Who are you? My arm's free, coach.
Brilliant, keep going.
Right. Who are you to stand up to me? I'm Gary the Fist. And you're just a sad little girl with two gay dads who's all alone.
That's where you're wrong, Gary the Fist. These are my two new friends. Vanessa is captain of the netball team.
Yeah!
And Blake owns a motorbike.
Yeah.
But I can't fight all three of you. And I don't have any friends of my own.
Oh, great. We got a song. This is so good. This is so wonderfully bad.
Just perfect for an FMV.
Take a little look at my face. I could be you. She could be you. And you could be me.
Or you could be me.
Life can be peachy keen.
Oops.
If you work as a team.
It's my choice to be mean. So stop now, make a different choice.
Listen to that inner voice.
Now, Deborah Andy said that on the screens on the left,
Hold on,
you
let's
can
stop.
see.
Okay, go ahead.
Deborah Andy said that on the screens on the left, you see that there's an indicator. There's either a green indicator or a yellow indicator. So when it's green, it's you can cut to that screen because it's showing something worth showing. But if it's yellow, then it's something that
We
either
shouldn't.
someone not talking. Yeah, we shouldn't cut to
So
that.
green, we're looking for green, and we're
So, for example, a moment ago, you had 4 green screens, 4 green indicators, so you could switch to either one of those screens.
Okay.
Just a second. Michael Clamorous donated on coffee a while ago, and for some reason the widget didn't show up. So I'll just read. Michael Clamorous donated $3. Love the chaos of the last stream and looking forward to this one.
Oh, thank you, Michael.
We're
And
also looking forward to this one.
yeah, why is our widget not working, dude?
And like Paul said, we have 2 copies today. If we don't reach our goal, then we'll do a raffle between the people who have donated. If we do reach our goal, then we'll have 2 raffles of all the people who donated. So
Okay.
for the time being, the copy is owned by Michael Clamorous, unless
That's right. It's all Michael
other people
until someone
donate.
jumps in. This game is so fun. This is so. I mean, the fact that I need to know more about, because not only did they create this game, but then they had to come up with a really great bad skit, right? And they had to figure out how to shoot it so that you aren't putting the camera on the wrong thing. And this is just one little element. I mean, I'm incredibly impressed by this. This game makes me very happy. All right, let's go.
I mean, the game is huge. It's 40 gigabytes. It's like
I can see why. Right?
tons of hours
yeah.
of footage
Oh, God.
that we probably
how
will
much did
never
it cost?
experience.
What would you say? What if you had to guess? Everybody can jump in there. What is without looking? I'm sure you could probably look it up. What do you think the budget for something like this is? It's got to be in the
Probably
millions.
lower than Phantasmagoria 2.
Yeah, but you think it's in the millions? Wouldn't you say?
You guys just burned money on set.
There you go. Well, what do you think? It's got to be $1 million.
I think that less
$1
than
million
a
pounds?
million. It's
Less
still
than $1
it's still an indie game.
Yeah. Wow. Well, they sure made a lot. They made it work.
But
Okay.
let's check.
Let's go.
Come on.
I'm gonna
play. I'll
All
check.
right. Let's see.
Oh crap! Who said middle class girls can't rap? I ain't afraid of your cruel lads. I'm a mother loving rebel, but I still love maths.
Going crazy with the editing right now.
Kids, I'm Gary the Fist. People think that folks like me probably shouldn't exist, but that's just prejudice. And I'd do better if you knew the way that I became Gary the Fist.
He's Gary the Fist.
I grew up on a council estate. The park was hip, but the flats weren't great. My dad used to come home drunk and late, and he'd hit my mum if for dinner he had to wait. Where's my dinner?
It's not ready.
Where's my dinner, woman?
Don't
make me ask you again.
Hitting women is wrong.
I guess life's pretty hard on a council estate. 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 Life's pretty hard on a council estate.
On a council estate. What was that?
But that's the thing. You don't need to have two takes of anything. The first take is always the best take. The worse, the better.
That's true.
Yes!
What a good shit.
Well, thankfully that's all we have time for tonight on the National Mountain News. Join us tomorrow night for all the headlines from across the country. My name's Jeremy Dalton. Have a peaceful night.
And we're out.
Oh, that was brilliant!
What do I do? How do I get out? Adverts.
No, yeah.
Wait, I forgot how to do adverts. So
and look down, and you
Oof.
have the ads over there.
I'm in trouble. Okay, so I have to go down, and do I have anything in the? Can I do retry from the checkpoint? What's that?
No, it will
No.
restart the whole thing.
Okay, I don't wanna
resume
do
and
that.
go.
You gotta go
Look
down.
down and-
That's S, right? Oh boy.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do.
Come on, hey.
Ah! How do I play?
Go up. Go up.
I just killed the game. Broadcast failed. You lost the audience because you showed too much footage that was not for broadcast. Use the lights under the small TV screens to help you. Retry from check. Well, I was gonna have to do that anyway. Checkpoint. All right. Well,
Yeah.
my first fail. I wish there was like a practice. I wish I could go into a practice room. Is there a way to go into a practice room?
Well, we can change the difficulty of the game from to story mode, and then we don't have these mini games. But then it's less fun.
Let's see what I need to do. Where am I now? I don't have to do the whole thing again, do I? They're not going to make me do that whole play again.
They probably will.
No.
But now that we saw that we have the cassette tapes of the ads at the bottom, then
Oh, really? I have to do
click-
the whole thing over again?
Yeah.
Oh, that.
So, anyways, we have the tapes
Hold
ready. Wait, we have the tapes ready. So if you look up, you have the buttons on the right.
These ones?
No, the A, B, and C.
That's our.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
But they don't look like they're. They don't look like they're in yet. Can I put them in?
No, they're in.
Okay. Oh man. Sorry.
Well,
guys.
while you do this again, we can answer questions from the chat.
Yeah, you guys
GY02 Lump asks, what social media are you most active in? Conversations with Curtis. I want to follow the active one. Well, we're active on everything. We're active on Mastodon, on Twitter, Facebook, our Discord, discord.conversationswithcurtis.com.
Welcome's Black. I'm Megan Wolf.
Welcome's
and
Black.
on tonight's Culture Spot, I'll be chatting with one of the first beneficiaries of the Assets and Wealth Act, a team of inspiring young people from Scritchford Sixth Form College who today received a grant from Advance to take their play, Hey, Friendship, on a tour of local secondary schools.
Hey,
Welcome
Friendship.
to you all. Well, let's start with you two, Harriet and Charlotte Winstanley-Hamilton. Girls, you must be thrilled.
We are, Megan.
We're overwhelmed, to be honest.
And I believe you two are sisters, is that right?
Yes, Charlotte's my oldest.
I'm the older, more popular one. Only joking.
Harriet and Trey were really the ones who came up with the whole idea.
So, Harry and I were shooting the breeze in the cafeteria, and I said, hey, let's actually do something.
So I went to look for a drama teacher.
But she'd been laid off due to budget cuts. Fortunately, I directed a pantomime when I was at university, so I knew the ropes, as it were.
Oh, right, yes, but you're the maths teacher, aren't you?
Yes, that's me, Jeff Algebra, maths teacher.
Maths is really important.
Oh, thanks, Steve.
Maths is really important.
Yeah, thanks, Steve.
As is theatre. It's one of the oldest art forms in history. Aristotle.
I just think that when we travel around all these problem
Don't forget that we
schools
might
and
need
the
to censor
poor
in a
kids see
moment.
us, They say,
Oh,
hey,
yeah.
I really want to be like those attractive kids. And that's a very beautiful and powerful thing. We touch our audiences and they touch us right back.
I suppose with a surname like Algebra, there was really only one choice of career for me. My wife, Angela, and I, we often laugh about it.
Angela Algebra.
Yes.
We just want to bring a bit of song and joy into people's lives.
And teach people about the difficult issues. The issues in the play are what really matter.
And I think you're going to be showing us an extract from this play, aren't
An
you?
extract.
That's right. To put into context, I play a young first year who's having some troubles at school.
Her character doesn't actually have a name, yeah, because in a way she's like all of us.
It's like a metaphor. Maybe she's you at home, or like maybe she's you, Megan.
Maths is really important.
Yeah, thanks, Steve.
Put it in, coach.
Yes, thanks, Steve.
Right, well, I'm going to have a little chat with your teacher while you run off and get ready. I can't wait to see it. That's it, that way.
Okay, so for example, switch to 3 because it's green.
So, Jeff,
Gotcha.
when did you
Yeah.
first hear about the grant?
2 days ago, a letter from Advance arrived at the school. Now, the headmaster
So
thought it was
yellow
a
indicator is
Yeah.
His secretary
non-interesting
retrieved the briefing
footage,
and brought it to me.
but
But
red
afterwards-
indicator
How did you
is
react?
something
I
that you
also threw it in the
can
bin.
choose.
But then Harriet and Trey rescued it, and they rang the number at the bottom of the page, and next thing you know, we're on tour.
Wow. Well, I think we can all guess which way you'll be voting from now on.
Do you know what? It's funny because Angela and I don't usually vote. We're not very.
See, I'm still. We're gonna watch this because they're talking about voting. They're talking about this world that's starting to take over their life, and I'm so focused on trying to edit it correctly that I am missing it. Can't wait to watch what our broadcast looks like. All right, here we go. I love that piano soundtrack.
Political. I'm a mathematician, of course, and she's a paraplegic mainly. But we did used to watch that Peter
Mainly.
Clements DIY show back in the day, and so we thought, why not? Let's have a go at this whole democracy thing.
Okay.
And here we bally well are.
Good stuff.
Fucking brilliant!
So,
Oh,
let's have a look at a short
I did it. I
segment
think I
of
did it.
Hey.
I think I did.
No,
it.
we should hold the space, not just click it once. Hold it as long as the
Okay.
wave is red.
Dear Diary, I'm not sure I can take another day at this school. Another day of tears.
Oh shoot.
Another day of fears. But still I walk the corridors alone. Dreading what might be around every corner.
What's around the corner? What's around the corner?
No.
What's around the
Oh no. There. 3.
Oh, hi Gary.
Oh heavens, no! It's Gary the Fist!
Gary the Fist!
I'm worse at this one.
Somewhere, little first
That was
year.
better the first time.
Great. I've been looking for some poor victim to bully all morning, but will this make me feel
The
better about
editing
my
is the least of our
violent
problems in
father?
this song.
Excuse me, I'm late for maths. It's my favourite subject. And so important.
Maths is for losers.
What?
Maths is for losers.
My arm's stuck, coach.
Keep going, for fuck's sake.
Right.
Nope.
Maths is for losers. Now, give me your lunch money.
Double lunch for me today, but why am I only truly happy when I'm eating?
Not today, Gary the Fist.
What do you mean not today? Who are you? What do you mean not today? My arm's free, coach.
Brilliant, keep going.
Right. Who are you to stand up to me? I'm Gary the Fist. And you're just a sad little girl with 2 gay dads who's all alone.
That's where you're wrong, Gary the Fist. These are my 2 new friends. Vanessa is captain of the netball team. Yeah. And Blake owns a motorbike.
Yeah.
But I can't fight all 3 of you. And I don't have any friends of my own.
Take a look at me. Take a little look at my face.
Now, are they their real voices? Or are they?
I could be you. She could be you. You could be me.
Or you could be me.
Life can be peachy keen.
Peachy Keen.
If you work as a team.
It's my choice to be mean.
I love this.
So stop now, make a different choice.
Listen to that inner voice.
Gary the Fist.
Hey, listen up, I won't take no crap. Who said middle class girls can't rap? I ain't afraid of your crew lads. I'm a mother loving rebel, but I still love nuts.
Oh yeah, I'm getting very MTV right now.
Try to who said it? Try to edit to the beat. So every time there's dun dun dun. So
All right, I'll try that.
switch between
I'll try it.
cameras.
All right, here we go.
People think that folks like me probably shouldn't exist, but that's just prejudice, and I'd do better if you knew the way that I became Gary the Fist. I grew up on a council estate. The park was hip, but the flats weren't great. My dad used to come home drunk and late, and he'd hit my mum for dinner, he had to wait. Where's my dinner?
It's not ready.
Where's my dinner, woman?
Gulp.
Let me ask you again.
Hitting women is wrong.
I guess life's pretty hard on a council estate. 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 It's so damn hard on a council estate.
Oh no.
You switched it.
I know, I kind of did that on purpose. I want to see what that looks like.
It's my choice.
So stop now, make a different choice.
Listen to that inner voice.
Friendship!
Yes! Oh, oh, oh.
Well, thankfully that's all we have time for tonight on the National Nightly News. Join us
Get ready for
tomorrow
the
night
ads.
for all the
Right here,
headlines
right?
from
It
across
looks
the country.
blocked. There we go. Hey.
My name's Jeremy Dalton. Have a
PK.
peaceful night.
And we're out.
Oh my
that
gosh.
was brilliant.
Now what do I do?
The literal fuck was that?
I believe
We have 50 seconds until the broadcast
I
is
believe
back.
I've got a 14-inch cock, but it doesn't make it so.
I have a similar belief about an adequate paycheck.
Oh, someone please get these twats out of my studio.
Oh, there's people walking by.
Real action
What do I do now? What do I do? Mr. Snuggle Hugs? Do I want to do another one? Another ad? Telethon. Wait. What does it say? It says telethon continued. Broadcast complete. Telethon continued. Continue.
Okay, continue.
Oh.
Yeah.
I got a C. Oh no. ECEA. Broadcast grade C. That's
Sequence
better.
E. Yeah. Okay.
What does that mean? It means I sucked. I think I did fine.
Oh, we had 3 sequences. The middle sequence was sucky.
The middle one, is that the play?
I think the middle one is the preparation for the play. Or maybe the middle one is the play and the last one is the newscaster saying his final words.
I got my full wages. My current wealth is broke ass poor. All right,
I love Yellow Butterfly's comment. C is okay. We're not trying to be mediocre over here, Yellow Butterfly.
I said C is okay. I think he and I are on the same page. I know when my kids come home with their report cards, and they get like C's and C minuses. I'm like, that's okay. That's pretty good. It's better than. It could be worse. Okay, got my full wages. I'm broke ass poor. The music, seems like the music's really loud. Should I turn it down a little bit? No, it looks like it's all right.
It's fine.
That looks good. All right.
Don't forget, when you turn it down from there, you're turning me down as well.
Yeah, I know. Oh, it's true. You guys hear? Can you all hear Daniel? Okay, or is he coming in a little quiet? Right now, I got the game and Daniel coming in on the same audio mixer.
So anyway, I'm the type of person who, whenever he got an A, I would go and do the test again to get an A+.
Yep, that does not surprise me. I went out and threw a football around. Okay, let's keep going. What now? What's this? Okay, so you get to watch the product. Oh, it rushes. Okay. Oh, this is the best part. This part is awesome. Okay, so do we get to watch it? What do we do?
Yeah, that's day 8. You want to watch it? Grade C, your C-graded broadcast.
That was the first one, which is that was back on the 3rd of this is today. Wait, or this is they're making up. Okay.
Today is day 8, the Fallout.
Okay.
Day 1 is what we did in the first live stream.
Load the tape.
Take a look at what's in store tonight on Channel 1. Kicking off our evening schedule is a retrospective.
We're gonna
of
hear
best
the
moments from
song
Peter
for the
Clement's
3rd time
Just the
today.
Job, reminding us just how our
But
new
now I'm
Prime
actually
Minister
gonna hear it.
became so popular in the first place. Following that, at 9 p.m, Megan Wolfe sits down for an exclusive interview with former Prime Minister Jacob Hamilton-Mann in Truth to Power.
Former Prime
and
Minister.
She'll be asking him where it all went so horribly wrong.
Don't forget that
I'll
you
certainly be
can
tuning in
fast
for
forward
that.
through certain scenes
Finally
if you want.
tonight at 10 p.m, it's a bit of a
Yep.
But we're learning.
past midnight.
So-
but before all that, it's time to go over to Jeremy Donaldson for tonight's national.
So National
Man.
Man is Peter Clement's Just the Job, Truth to Power, Bullet Man, National Weather Report. So again, we're learning.
Nightly news.
Good evening, I'm Jeremy Donaldson. Our main headlines tonight.
I didn't do this.
Destination unknown. At the end of Advance's first full week in office, we ask exactly who's leading this charge. Tonight, I'll be discussing what the new future might hold with a leading economist and radical free thinker. With the country's wealth creators in a state of panic and unfavourable rumblings already heard from overseas, I'll be asking my guess whether Advance can deliver on even a fraction of their
So we
manifesto
did this in the
promises.
previous live stream.
Is this the first one we did?
No. We did this particular segment in the previous live stream, and then we saved the game. And
Do I wanna go
probably
back?
the second live stream. No.
Okay.
You're doing great. Fast forward if you want to see what we did today. because they're all probably in the same.
So
game.
this is, we did this the other day. Like this is the one we've already watched.
Yeah,
this,
when
right?
we chose the shady photos of these people.
Going faster? Come on. And we did all this. Why do I have to watch all this again just to get to today? Seems like we should be able to just watch today's, right?
Because probably the sequence A, B, and C are what we did today was probably either B and C or just C.
I think we're gonna.
Yeah,
we shouldn't
so
have to do this.
last time-
This doesn't make sense. Wait. This doesn't.
No,
make
it
sense.
it makes perfect sense.
Really?
No, it makes perfect. Yeah.
Okay.
We probably started day 8 in the previous live stream.
Take a look
And
at what's
today
in
we
store
just did
tonight
the
on
last
Channel
sequence.
1. Kicking off our evening
but-
schedule is a retrospective of the best moments
Could do
from
this whole
Peter
thing.
Clement's
There should
Just
be a way
the
I can
Job,
just skip ahead rather
reminding
than
us
have
just
to.
how our new Prime Minister became so popular in the first place. Following that, at 9 p.m,
I mean, it's going to take 5 minutes just to get through all this stuff. This seems wrong. This doesn't seem like the right thing to be doing. Did my donation
it
show
was a
up?
long day.
Says Kyo
No, it didn't, and it doesn't appear on the coffee website. I'll
GYO
send the
too
link
lump.
again. Got a few new people in the chat today.
Yeah, we do. That's a new
So
one.
welcome everyone.
Yeah, and thank you for attempting to throw your donation in there. We'll get it. And I don't know why Daniel, do you want to do a? Would you be willing to test the widget? It doesn't seem to be.
No, the widget works. Apparently,
It does?
when I said that the widget doesn't work and you apologized for it as well, the widget worked perfectly and everyone saw it. So
Oh, I
we
didn't
apologized for nothing.
But why do I have to watch all this again? This part was really funny, but this doesn't seem right.
Yeah, because that's the entire day. We're watching an entire day of broadcasts,
Oh,
and
here
this
we
is
go.
what we did
There
today.
we
Play,
go.
play, 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 play.
Jeez. All right.
There's nothing better.
But there should have been
moving forwards.
a clip.
The advanced go-getters.
The advanced
Forwards
go-getters.
Together.
Forwards together. They also don't do very well with grammar.
Welcome
For-
Black. I'm Megan Wolf, and on tonight's Culture
Welcome's
Spot,
Black.
I'll be chatting with one of the first beneficiaries of the Assets and Wealth Act, a team of inspiring young people from Scritchford Sixth Form College who today received a grant from Advance to take their play, Hey, Friendship, on a tour of local secondary schools. Welcome to you all. Well, let's start with you two, Harriet and Charlotte Winstanley-Hamilton. Girls, you must be thrilled.
we are, Megan.
We're overwhelmed, to be honest.
And I believe you two are sisters, is that right?
Yes, Charlotte's my oldest.
I'm the older, more popular one. Only joking.
Harriet and Trey were really the ones who came up with the whole idea.
So, Harry and I were shooting the breeze in the cafeteria, and I said, hey, let's actually do something.
So I went to look for a drama teacher.
But she'd been laid off due to budget cuts. Fortunately, I directed a pantomime when I was at university, so I knew the ropes, as it were.
Right, yes, but you're the maths teacher, aren't you?
Yes, that's me, Jeff Algebra, maths teacher.
Maths is really important.
Oh, thanks, Steve.
Maths is really important.
Yeah, thanks, Steve.
As is theatre. It's one of the oldest art forms in history. Aristotle
I
believed
just think that when we travel around all these problem schools
Put
and
it
the
right in
poor
front of her
kids
face.
see us, they say, hey, I really want to be like those attractive kids. And that's a very beautiful and powerful thing. We touch our audiences and they touch us right back.
I suppose with a surname like Algebra, there was really only one choice of career for me. My wife, Angela, and I, we often laugh about it.
Angela Algebra.
Yes.
We just want to bring a bit of song and joy into people's lives.
and teach people about the difficult issues. The issues in the play are what really matter.
And I think you're going to be showing us an extract from this.
I love it. There's so much going on. They all the characters. You have the two sisters. The pretty one who doesn't care about anything but being pretty, and the other one is very serious, and she's all about issues and justice. And then you have the two guys, the dumb guy, and then the one who just wants to express himself. It's very funny. And then you're getting to know her a little bit more. That she keeps screwing up language, an extract from the play. It's good stuff. This is really fun.
And the fact that we watched it during the segment in which you edited it, then we watched it again, and during the editing process, you even hear it twice, because you hear it once, the editing itself, and then the delayed broadcast, which is the live broadcast. So we're watching it twice, and still watching it the third time still seems fresh.
It totally does. It's crazy how you. I mean, I've always been a big fan of repetition and art, and I think that repetition can be transformative. There's something about if it just goes over and over. There's a certain thing that the brain does where you're going, oh, it's happening again and again and again. And at first it's kind of thrilling, and then it gets kind of exhausting and annoying, and then it kind of gets to a new place of it sort of gets more transcendent as you go. And so being able to show us the same thing 3 different times, and yet the way that we see it allows us to focus on different things each time. It's just brilliant. It's so cool. And their actors are great. The actors all totally get this style. Everybody's in the exact, whenever as an actor, when I in a play, or I mostly in theater, but any project I'm on, it's always frustrating when certain actors aren't able to embrace the style of the piece as well as the piece dictates. And this one just seems like everybody gets it. They absolutely are nailing it. I mean, I don't feel like I'm seeing anybody out of place here. It's really great. Well done, not for broadcast people.
Play, aren't you?
That's right. To put into context, I play a young first year who's having some troubles at school.
Her character doesn't actually have a name, yeah, because in a way she's like all of us.
It's like a metaphor. Maybe she's you at home, or like maybe she's you, Megan.
Terrible.
That's really important.
Yeah, thanks, Steve.
A sneak peek into the
Thanks,
room.
Steve.
Right, well, I'm going to have a little chat with your teacher while you run off and get ready. I can't wait to see it. That's it, that way.
That's it, that way.
So, Jeff, when did you first hear about the grant?
2 days ago. A letter from Advance arrived at the school. Now, the headmaster thought it was all a prank, but his secretary retrieved it from his bin and brought it to me.
Wow, how did you react?
I also threw it in the bin. But then
didn't
Harriet
hear
and
this.
Trey rescued it, and they rang the number at the bottom of the page, and next thing you know, we're on tour.
Wow. Well, I think we can all guess which way you'll be voting from now on.
Do you know what? It's funny because Angela and I don't usually vote. We're not very political. I'm a mathematician, of course, and she's a paraplegic mainly, but we did used to watch that Peter Clements DIY show back in the day, and so we thought, why not? Let's have a go at this whole democracy thing.
Okay.
And here we ballywell are.
Good stuff.
Fucking brilliant.
So, let's
I
have
got a
look
little
at
bit.
short section of Hey, Friendship.
Okay, so I still am a little bit. So they got this grant 2 days ago. Didn't believe that it was real. Had to retrieve it from the trash a couple times. And then she says, oh, I know which way you're going to be voting. So is this the government trying to grab people that don't normally vote and get them on their side? Or I'm a little confused by this exchange. Why is the government throwing a little bit of money at a school so they can do a really bad play very quickly? What are they? What's going on?
Maybe there's a hidden message in the play.
Oh yeah,
we
let's
haven't
watch.
figured out yet.
Yeah, let's check that out. Look at his tie. He's got looks like that's science. And there's books, something like that. I don't know what it is. Okay, let's go. This is where I think I get my A in editing. I think I do a good job with the editing here. I think.
No, actually, wait. Yeah, you got your A in this section because
not this one, the one coming up, right?
No, because when we saw the report card, we saw that we had a C, an E, and an A. And we thought that the C, the E, and the A were all related to this segment. but just as we saw when we started playing this tape, this is the entire day. So the first segment was the one we did last week, and the second segment was also done last week.
What's an E?
The third segment, the E is the one with the
Yeah, but what does E
interview
stand
with the
for?
person.
I know A, B,
A, B, C, D, and E.
It's usually in our world, and when I grew up,
it's before
A,
F.
B, C,
So-
D, F. So E probably is. Does anybody know what E means? What is E? It can't be good. It's too far away from A. All right, so let's see. Let's watch my A. Let's watch my A here. Okay, here we go. Okay, someone, Monk says, I think they just don't know what they're doing, that being the government. They're just giving out money to anyone who asks for it. So, you know, every theater kid in that studio came up with an elaborate backstory for their characters, totally. All right, let's watch this. This is great. The chorus of Hey.
Dear Diary,
You see, they're saying that E is almost
sure I can
failed.
take
So
another
E is
day at
between
this
D and
school.
F.
another
What's it
day of
stand for?
tears. Tears.
The E is the British
Another
F.
day of fears. But still I walk the corridors alone. Alone. Dreading what might be around every corner.
What's around the corner? What's around the corner? What's around the corner?
Oh, hi Gary.
Oh, heavens, no! It's Gary the Fist!
Gary the Fist! Going somewhere, little first year?
Great. I've been looking for some poor victim to bully all morning. But will this make me feel better about my violent father?
Violent father. Excuse me, I'm late for maths. It's my favourite subject. And so important.
Maths is for losers.
What?
Maths is for losers.
My arm's stuck, Coach.
Wait a minute. Look at her. She's just going for the camera every single time. I love it. That's so great. Are they their conscience? Are they right now? Are they acting as their inner voice? I have to check this out again because I could geek out on this game. I got to tell you, I could watch this forever. Let's go back a little bit. So watch, like right here. Oh no, let's go back a little bit. I'll go forward again.
Going somewhere, little first year?
Great. I've been looking for some poor victim to bully all morning.
So is he speaking as his inner conscience right there? Because he's not himself. He's not. I think that the two characters behind them are acting as their inner voices. So, anyways, we can scoot ahead.
But will this make me
Feel better about my violent father.
My arm's stuck, Coach. Keep ache. Right.
I got it. I did it.
Maths is for losers. Now, give me your lunch money.
double lunch for me today? But why am I only truly happy when I'm eating?
Not today, Gary the Fist.
What do you mean not today? Who are you? Oh, my arm's free, Coach.
Brilliant, keep going.
Right, who are you to stand up to me? I'm Gary the Fist, and you're just a sad little girl with two gay dads who's all alone.
That's where you're wrong, Gary the Fist. These are my two new friends. Vanessa is captain of the netball team.
Yeah.
And Blake owns a motorbike.
Yeah.
But I can't fight all three of you.
This is so good. This makes me so happy. I can't even tell you. And the thing is that what they're doing, I'm sure you get this already. They really had to work on how bad this is. This isn't something you can they actually had to rehearse this and spend time. I'm sure it took them about a good 4 to 6 hours to put this whole thing together and really hone in on their characters and the badness of this. You can't be bad. It's not that easy to be bad and be funny at the same time. They're doing great.
And I don't have any friends of my own.
All right, my editing is not very good in this one. I'm surprised I got an A. I get a little better during the
Take a
song.
look at me. Take a little look at my face. I could be you. She could be you. And you could be me.
Not bad, not bad.
Life can be peachy keen if you work as a team.
It's my choice to be mean. So stop now, make a different choice.
Listen to that inner voice.
Hey, listen up, I won't take no crap. Who said middle class girls can't rap? I ain't afraid of your cruel lads. I'm a mother loving rebel, but I still love nuts.
That's good. That's better. There we go. Nice. I like it. That's good.
Hey, kids, I'm Gary the Fist. People think that folks like me probably shouldn't exist, but that's just prejudice, and I'd do better if you knew the way that I became Gary the Fist. I grew up on a council estate. The park was hip, but the flats weren't great. My dad used to come home drunk and late, and he'd hit my mum, and for dinner he had to wait. Where's my dinner, woman?
It's not ready.
Where's my dinner, woman?
Go.
Don't make me ask you again.
Hitting women is wrong.
I guess life's pretty hard on a council estate. Life's pretty hard on a council estate. Life's pretty hard on a council estate.
What's a council estate? Is that someone who is council estate someone who is privileged, or is council estate someone who is living more hand to mouth? One of my UK buddies who's on the stream. You have to let me know. All right.
Life's pretty hard on a council estate.
Gulp.
Life's pretty hard on a council estate. Life's pretty hard on a council estate. Life's pretty hard on a
He can't keep the beat.
It's so damn hard on a council estate.
Life can be peachy keen.
Yeah.
If you work as a team.
Just work as a team.
It's your choice to be me.
It's my choice.
Low income housing. Okay.
Make a different choice.
Listen to that inner voice.
Friendship.
Yes!
The banner fell down.
Well, thankfully that's all we have time for tonight on the National Nightly.
Okay, so now, do we want to watch the commercial and find out? Because the commercials, I think,
Nah.
You don't think so? Don't they tell us
The
something
commercials,
about?
the commercials are what we choose to show, and we probably are going to have to use them to send subliminal messages to the audience. But in the meantime, we chose the Mr. Snuggle Hugs. If you remember in the previous episode, there was a problem with its manufacturing.
Right, but I think that don't we learn something by watching? I mean, I'm not saying we have to watch the commercial, but I read something about this, that the commercials, that the way we choose the commercials will help us win the game and maybe overthrow the government. I think that's our job, is to overthrow the government sneakily.
Okay, so let's choose better ads.
Right. Okay, sounds good. But do we know what this ad is all about?
Kids, you love them, we love them, and they just love Mr. Snuggle.
Look, they got a bunch of kids to do a
state-of-the-art human
big
like
commercial.
voice to keep them company when you can't. If you keep me happy, I'll keep you safe.
In the middle of a pandemic.
Real action eyes. I hope your mommy and daddy don't die in a fire. That would be bad. It's no wonder.
I hope your mom and dad don't die in a fire. That would be bad. Zensologist wrote for us in a Wikipedia. A council house is a form of British public housing built by local authorities. A council estate is a building complex containing a number of council houses and other amenities like schools. Okay. Gotcha. Oh, yeah. You're right. So this is a play that's going to go into schools saying, hey, living in really bad housing is actually okay. So they're setting they're setting the foundation for what their new regime is going to be, and that
or the downfall of the economy itself.
Yeah,
due to regime changes.
Awesome. This is great. Carry the fist. Yeah, it's really something.
Mr. Snuggle Hugs is the gift your child wants this Christmas.
All the other kids have got one.
That's right, little one. You don't want to be left out.
I only like people that have me as their friend.
Oh, Mr. Snuggle Hugs, you're so silly. Mr. Snuggle Hugs in stores now.
They elongated their pleas. I'm glad we watched that. So we're seeing all the propaganda. So they want everybody to have a snuggle hug because it's basically a robot in your home that will do,
maybe send the analytics to the government.
Exactly. Gosh, this is so good. That's it. We're done. Wow, that was great. And then the next thing is edit note. What is edit note? Can I see what edit note is?
You can write something about the perfect broadcast.
Why would I do that? Are the notes for ourselves to remind ourselves what?
Yeah, our notes are for ourselves. Maybe we'll use them in the future, but at the moment I don't see anything that we can comment about on this broadcast.
Bad. In council estate. That does, but okay. Delete. What do I want to delete for?
Back.
Okay.
Back. No.
Rushes.
Continue.
Adverts. Let's take a look here. The election. The fallout. Okay. Rushes. So we can look at all the footage.
Yeah, all the footage. Yeah.
Okay.
Continue.
Use the clock to time your ad.
Magic Herring said, I really hope you can get some of these actors to come on for an interview.
Me too.
And you should all record the song together. You, Tori, and the actors.
Use the clock to time your ad breaks perfectly. Okay. They just give you a little hint while they're loading the next thing, right?
Yeah. And look at you being a puppet on the string.
Day 8, day 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Late night.
Oh, snap.
Oh, wow. You arrive home after another long shift to find a note waiting for you on the countertop. You recognize Sam's hurried scrawl. Chris has been evicted for not paying rent. What do you mean you know where this is headed? Which one's Sam and which one's Chris? They're your roommates?
I don't know.
What do I do?
Choose
Sam's
something.
gone to pick up Chris's stuff from the street. Don't wait up. Underlined twice. So this is your fault now, is it? You sulkily press play on the cheap horror film you were going to watch together. It used to absolutely terrify you as a kid, but always makes the two of you laugh. It's not the same without Sam, but you still chuckle to yourself occasionally. Do I want to click on? What am I clicking on? Just this, I guess. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Just as you get to the good bit, the part where Candy decides to investigate alone, your 14-year-old son interrupts. What? We have a 14-year-old son? He wants to go to a friend's house. He looks at you in a way only a child can, pleading but somehow defiant. When did we have a kid? Have we always had a kid? Do we know?
Now we do.
Charlie, no, he knows he's not allowed out this late on a school night. You let him
That's
go
the
as long as he
one.
promises to be home by 11. How old is my kid? A 14-year-old.
Yeah.
14? He could go out, but all right, I'm saying it's too early. Let's go. Charlie's voice gets louder and louder as he sees you're not going to change your mind. You pretend it's for my own good, but really you just want to be left alone. I fucking hate you. He hesitates. He knows he's gone too far, but in his rage he can't bring himself to back down. Before you can open your mouth, he storms up the stairs and slams his door. So wait a minute then, who's Sam and who's Chris? Because I thought he was working around, I thought we were just a young dude living with roommates, but we are. No, let's go check on him.
GY02 Lump finally donated. He wrote
I'm Guybrush
24th try.
Oh,
I
am
needed
getting tired of
applause.
saying this? Mighty pirate, yada yada yada.
It's working, except I'm not hearing the audio that goes with it. Are they hearing the audio that goes with it?
Let's see.
Let's see, that's audio, coffee widgets. Oh yeah, I'm not hearing the audio, but well done. Thank you very much for 24 tries. Much appreciated.
Yeah.
Really appreciate it. You knock on Charlie's door, and when there's no answer, you quietly open it. Your son is under the duvet, sulking. He's determinedly facing the wall, but once it's clear you're not leaving until he talks to you, he sighs and turns to face you. He needs to learn to control his temper. He begrudgingly apologizes for outburst, and both of you sleep much easier having cleared the air. Okay, good. That was the right thing to do. Day 15. So we have to track our personal life along with our new job. Well, it's not that new anymore. We've been there for 48 days. A tight Christmas.
Oh, snap.
Dang. You can't help but crack a smile as you look around the table. The snow has settled on the grass outside. The kids are pulling a cracker while your elderly mother tries to keep her eyes open. You did always have a soft spot for Christmas. You're sitting at the head of the table now, your dad's place. Who's Sam and who's Chris? It's been a tense afternoon. Everyone can feel it. It's the first time you've seen Chris since you refused to part with your passport. It's a big change for Sam. Two siblings used to be inseparable. Do you guys tell me who Chris? I think they're my brothers. One's my. Chris tried to get my passport from me, and we said no. But I don't remember who he is. Do you remember who he is, Dan?
Nope.
All right. Christmas is such a nice time of year. The clatter of cutlery is all that can be heard as Chris stares pointedly at you. You make a toast. You stay silent. Are you having a nice Christmas, Grandma? Let's make a toast. You stand up and raise your glass. Merry Christmas, everyone. I'm glad we're all here. There are murmurs of cheers and much clinking of glasses. Chris doesn't move. Who is Chris? Yeah, we're all here. No thanks to you. Chris, sighs Sam. Come on now, it's Christmas. Can't we put that behind us? I wasn't talking to you. Sam's right. Let's try and enjoy ourselves. Wait, am I making the choice for Chris's response? I'm a little confused. You guys get this? Who's Elaine? Sam is my wife. Chris is the anchor?
Earl Grey wrote that Chris is your brother-in-law. Chris is the anchor and your brother-in-law.
Sam is my partner, my wife, and Chris is my is her. I guess in this case, her brother, right? So Chris is my brother-in-law, and he's mad at me because I didn't give him the passport. And now I'm going to choose Chris's response. I think.
Choose Sam's right. Let's try and enjoy ourselves.
Chris turns away from you, taking some frustration out on a cheap cut of roast beef. Your daughter, Susie, sees the opportunity to corner you. You know how you love me? You chuckle. This sounds familiar. I'm not gonna like this, am I? You joke. Susie rolls her eyes. You know, me and my friends are planning on going traveling this year. Well, so we're older than we think. Susie begins innocently. Well, I was hoping you'd help me with the money. She's interrupted by Chris, who makes a derisive snort. I wouldn't hold your breath, Suze. Not known for your generosity, are you, Alex? Hey, do we know our name was Alex before this? Chris, do us all a favor and shut your mouth. Ignoring Chris, you smile at your daughter. No. Do you want to ignore Chris, or do you want to get? Chris is kind of pushing it. I think we need to. All right, we'll try this. We'll see so many parts of the world and learn so much about other cultures. Susie gushes. You sigh and lower your voice. You know, money is really tight right now that Grandma's staying here. We just don't have that kind of money, Suze. But please, Harriet's parents are helping her. Sorry, I wish we could afford it, but we can't. All right, fine. We'll find a way to make it work. Of course you're going to say that.
First of all, I think it's the first time they mention the kids, because you can sense that it's the first time we hear about them because of the exposition. If we would have known that we had kids, the story wouldn't have let us know that it's our 14-year-old kid. They would have just used the name.
Yeah.
Same for Susie.
So the game is trying to tell us that we need to be better at our job and get Sam interrupted. Sorry, were you going to consult
Let's go to Dr. Harburg.
Or were you going to just carry on pretending I don't exist? Ooh, I made a wrong choice. You feel your cheeks flush with red and turn away so Chris can't see. You know you haven't been the most attentive lately, but this rebuke still seems harsh. Sam exhales and seems to brighten. But luckily for everyone, I agree. Luckily for someone, I agree. This is a great opportunity. I'm sure we can find the money somewhere. Oh, you made the wrong choice. Charlie excuses himself. Charlie? Which one's Charlie? Awkwardly as you start to clear the plates in silence. Have you had a nice birthday, Pat? Your mother chimes in cheerfully. Who's Charlie? Merry fucking Christmas. Wow, that was a rough one. So we need to make some money.
How do you figure that?
No, we're out, because that's a life I live at home. I know this. Wow, this is a lot of stuff. You're leafing through the pile of accumulated post. Each new bill pulls on your gut like a lead weight until a flash. So, how come we didn't get a chance to read that note that was left on the table? Oh, we did. The note was them saying that they had to leave or something.
I wonder how these interactions affect the game.
Yeah.
From this point on.
Each new bill pulls on your gut like a lead weight until a flash of blue makes you pause. Recognizing the teal Advance logo on an envelope, you tear it open. Dear Winston residents, thank you for sending us your passports for approval. We can now confirm their receipt and validation for the new Assets and Wealth Redemption Scheme. Well, we shouldn't have sent our passports in. Hopefully this will make the last month of arguments with Sam worth it. What? As such, it is our pleasure to enclose a check, which we hope you will see as a symbol not only to our gratitude to you, but of our unwavering commitment to creating a society free of inequality. The throbbing of your fresh, speed-induced paper cut is the only reason you can believe you're awake. A check! And a sizable one at that. Chris was right. Advance really are redistributing wealth. Do we believe that, gang?
No, we do not.
We will continue to strive for the betterment of this nation and its people. Forwards together, Julia Salisbury and Peter Clement. The weight of your financial burdens lessens slightly. It's bliss. All right. Come on, are we going to get back to the station? A long weekend. Well, I guess not. Dang. All right, I have a question for the gang, anybody who's watching. Now that I have this PC, I've been able to mirror play onto our Apple TV all the Scum VM games, especially the Monkey Island games with my kids, who, by the way, they caught up. They're caught up now to where we got to in Curse, so I had to stop.
Really?
Yeah, they got there faster than I did. Surprise, surprise. Although they could not. What was the thing that just angered them to no end? It was
the golden tooth.
The golden tooth. They couldn't. Yeah, that was like, they were just like, come on, really? That's crazy.
I think that
Is there a way to? Is there a way?
By the time
Go ahead.
by the time we finish Curse, they'll be able to finish Curse, and then you should go your separate ways. You will move on to Return, and they can play Escape, and then Tales, and then Return.
There's two more after Curse, Escape
Yeah.
and Tales. Oh man, okay.
And we're gonna
Yeah.
ignore them.
Good, yeah, I'm not gonna do it. Yeah. Anyways, if there's any way to screen mirror from my new PC onto an Apple Play, so we can all watch it. Otherwise, it's impossible for us to all gather around this computer. I would love to know how to do that. All right. So, Gauntlet Throne. Somebody's challenge Throne. Somebody tell me how to do it. Why does the zip on this damn case never close? It's your anniversary. Every year you and Sam go away for the weekend, usually camping. You're not made of money. You've been looking forward to it for ages, finally getting some time alone together, where you can forget about the noise of life. No kids, no work, just a bit of romance. Go to Dubai like Daniel and his wife did. Just a bit of romance, some peace and quiet. The zip finally gives up the battle and you drag the bulging suitcase downstairs. The answering machine is blinking at the half table. Don't answer it. Don't answer it. Good evening, Alice. This is Mr. Bozeman. I'm calling to inform you that you'll be required to work this weekend. Your heart sinks. Why can't we hear this stuff? I guess this is where they had to save some money, huh? Some information has come to light concerning the rising tensions between our nation and foreign powers, and the national nightly news team will be working around the clock to ensure we break the story first. Needless to say, I will expect your attendance tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. sharp. Have a pleasant evening, Alex. Shock turns annoyance and then fury. What are you going to tell Sam? Good question. Sam comes downstairs, brimming with excitement. Kissing you, they grab the car keys. They do a great job of letting you choose the car keys from the dish and start to load your bags into the back. Ignore the message. You need the weekend. Oh no. Apologize profusely to your spouse, but you really should go into work. Bozeman's temper is legendary. We're
ignoring the message. We need this weekend.
Seriously? We can't. We have to go. We got to go in. What do you guys think? I'm happy to you guys get 30 seconds. I want you all to help.
Choose one or two.
Choose one or two.
In the chat.
Yeah, just one or two. Monk says get fired. Put him in the hecatomb. All right, one or two. Not getting anything.
Yeah.
You guys even watching? You guys all like work for something? What's going on?
Everyone is using this broadcast as a white noise for their lunch or work or I don't know. Okay, one. We got 2 ones.
All right, doing one. Message deleted. What was that? Comes a voice from behind you. Nothing important, you reply as you put on your coat, adrenaline coursing through your body. Grabbing Sam around the waist, you practically slammed the front door. Might as well enjoy yourself. You're going to pay for it on Monday. Oh boy, are we ever.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, 3 more days. An unwelcome return.
Oh, the weekend is over.
When you get to work Monday morning, you get some sour looks from your exhausted colleagues. A note sits waiting for you. The immaculate script is blood red. I am very disappointed, Winston. Was it worth it? Boy, that was a lot of days gone by to get to the next permission. So seriously? Okay, does this seem like a lot of non-game playing stuff here?
A lot of exposition.
Yeah. Your son Charlie hovers at your elbow as you read. Do you find yourself striving to achieve? Are you an active member of the team? Do you like reaping the benefits of cooperation? Join the Advanced Go-Getters today. Forwards together. This doesn't sound like the youth club he told you about. Ooh. Charlie grabs the flyer. Yeah, Young Hitlers, right? The Young Hitler group. thrusts a form into your hand. So I can walk there straight from school, and Ben's sister can drop us home after, so you won't have to do anything. No way. Sorry, mate. I just don't think this is the right place for you. You hand back the form gently. What? This is so unfair. Why? I know it seems that way, Charlie, but you'll understand soon enough. So we're choosing to fight the resistance. Not fight the resistance, to join the resistance. A profitable partnership. Good God, this is... Okay, after a particularly long day at work, I'm welcoming a long day at work. Can we go back to work? You come home to find the post sorted into piles as Sam has taken to doing it recently. Most of it's the usual rubbish, but a letter with the increasingly familiar Advance logo and urgent respond immediately plastered on the front and a correspondingly urgent red font grabs your attention. Dear Winston residents, this letter is to inform you that the Advance government has taken another step forwards in our fight for equality. By nationalizing the largest private corporations and redistributing their resources among the citizens of this great country, the Partnership Bonds program ensures that wealth created by the people is delivered to the people. You don't remember this being in the manifesto. Oh my God. Every household will become a partner in one of 3 carefully selected institutions chosen by Advance for consistent high performance and financial security. Please note, all returns are based on public opinion and cannot be guaranteed. Please select one of the following. Eye of the beholder. Whether it's cosmetics, clothing, or couture, we see the beauty in all our customers. Meals Deals Limited. It's always a steal from Crazy Neil. Our Pleasure Core. Our business is your pleasure. From sport to travel or even just you time. Can't say pleasure without leisure. That sounds good. Let's do that. Holy crap. Thank you for making your selection. Please return this form. Using the envelope provided, you will receive a receipt or report for your partnerships. I feel like we're not getting anywhere near the... All right.
It's like we got a text adventure in the middle of an FMV game.
Interesting, right? It totally changes. I mean, I think it's... I wonder if I was just playing this by myself, would it? It's annoying me a little bit, partly because we're broadcasting and it's not very active. I'm tired of reading out loud, but it's also like all these days going by without any, I don't know, everything up until now, I've been just blown away by. It does seem a little, I wonder what the reason is for all of this in between. I think there's something behind the scenes that they either weren't able to do or, you know what I mean? Feels like there's a huge gap here.
Maybe that's how they kept their budget
yeah, maybe it's
lower.
I'm gonna now refine
there's
my
not
idea.
even voiceover for these scenes.
I know
It's just text.
Yeah, and it's so much of it, and
Okay, I'll read the next one.
Good.
You step out of your old car in silence. Sam slams the door and you wince, hoping the door won't come off its hinges. You don't say anything. Now's not the time. As you approach the front desk, you feel physically sick. The police officer asks you to wait. Eventually, after what seems like an eternity, your daughter is brought out by an officer with a kind face. She's a good kid, but if we pick her up for graffiti again, we will have to charge her. You nod and apologize on Susie's behalf as Sam hugs your shell-shocked daughter. As you shake her hand, the officer lowers her voice. Her voice.
keep her away from that boy, and I think she'll be fine. So that boy.
Who's
in
that?
the car,
In
you
the
attempt
car,
to... Yeah, go ahead.
In the car, you attempt to broach the subject, but Susie refuses to say a word. After a while, you give up your questions about who this boy might be and just drive. Hours later, you stare at the ceiling, worrying. The stillness in the bedroom is the only sign that Sam is also wide awake. Who is Susie hanging out with? Why is she acting out?
Oh, come on. Give us something to do. That's so many days. It's like a half a year. It's like 6 months. Are we at work? And change the interference sensitivity in the options menu. Oh, that'd be good.
Maybe we're finally gonna go to the news control room and
I appreciate all of you joining us today. This is, oh, let's listen to our guy. Finally, we're back.
well, these are people who are fine with us playing a text adventure game, so this is
they
even more
didn't know
engaging
that,
than
though.
that.
Oh, I have to pick up the phone. Okay, I see. All right, I'm going to stop for a second. Yeah, no, I appreciate it. It's funny. We definitely, looking at the numbers, if they are true, we definitely get more people joining us for the older retro games. But and as much as I love those, I got to say, other than the long text game we just went through, this is so good. I wish more people would. Join us, because they I don't think they know how good this game is.
Yeah, we're fun.
We're fun?
Yeah, we're fun. Join us.
We're fun. Join us. That'll be our logo. Conversations with Curtis. We're fun.
We're fun.
It's like, hey, what is it? Hey, a friend? What is it? What's the name of the play? Hey, a friend. All right.
Yeah. And we could be each other's inner voices.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, here we go. Let's go check it out.
Good evening, Alex. It's Bozeman here, your boss. While you're powering up and getting the adverts loaded, I thought I should just tell you that we've had one of those public information films from the government, and it's mandatory that you play it. You still have a free choice for the other two, so read those tape labels carefully, but make sure you play the advance advert, preferably at the second break. Right, that's the lot. Have a great show. Total pip. My God, that weather looks nasty.
All right, so we have to do. Okay. So now, wait.
Man, this type of exposition always takes me out of the story. When someone calls you up and says, "Hey, it's Bozeman, your boss."
So advanced
no one talks like
transition
that.
Goes there. Let's do crazy. Let's do this.
Check power. Check power.
Let me check power.
Look left. It told you to check power. VCR.
What is?
Boom. Check power.
I don't know how to check power.
Look left. Activate the button.
If I have to read all those text messages again, I am going to not do that.
We're back in the control room. Now, look left.
He's trying to tell me to enjoy a stress-free edit in story mode. No, we're going to be stressed.
This is something we didn't have back in the day. Back in the day when we choose a difficulty level at the beginning of a game, that would be the difficulty level. Look left.
And it's mandatory that you play
Power on everything.
You still have a free choice for the other two.
Click.
So read those tape labels carefully, but make sure you play the advance advert.
So
preferably at the second.
read these carefully.
Right,
which ones? Oh.
Have a great show.
Raise the knee. Look left. Check your prostate. No.
Yeah.
Turn it on. You didn't turn it on, and then I
Oh.
don't think you turned on the power.
Advance. I'm already screwed up. Is that? Check your prostate. Sure. I don't know why. And then Judah's something.
Which one did it tell us to run in the second break?
This is the power. How do I turn on the power? What do I do?
Click on the switches, on all the switches until they're green. No. Turn the switch thing. Yeah, another one. That's it.
Tonight, in an exclusive live interview with
You showed too much footage that was not.
Turn on all the switches and then choose the correct screen, and then we'll be able to
I'm
start
gonna
broadcasting.
I'm gonna turn everything on first, and then I'm gonna. Hold on a second. What do you think the adverts are? You said look at them and choose wisely. So what do you think that?
So two of them need to have subliminal messages, and one of them is he told us the name and he told us to play it in the second break.
So the
which one was
advanced
that?
one, it's for advanced. So I'm gonna.
Okay.
So the advanced one, but then there's prostate something, and then there's one in French, and then there's I don't know, I can't remember what the third one is. So why would we? What do you think?
Let's resume.
Okay.
Turn on the power and let's read the titles again.
Okay.
Turn the switch. Turn on.
And it's mandatory that you play it. You still have a free choice for the other two, so read
This
those
one
tape labels
goes
carefully.
there.
But make sure you play the advanced advert.
Crazy
Neil, the Joyous Screws,
and Jus de Coquin. I don't know. Oh, what does it say?
Subscribe. Wait.
Weekly.
Subscribe weekly to enjoy this delightfully twisted reading experience. What does check your prostate say?
Sorry, are you saying he chose his imaginary friend in the sky over you?
Tommy Harris explains the importance of prostate checks.
10 seconds, everybody.
I don't know. It's too late.
Did your personality
Get ready.
slip out?
Look up.
It's going in 5, 4, 3.
Good evening. I'm Jeremy Dawson.
And I'm Megan Wolf. Our main stories tonight.
Uncooperative. A mysterious symbol has appeared overnight on thousands of buildings throughout the capital.
Tonight, in an exclusive live interview with Prime Ministers Julia Salisbury and Peter Clement.
What's
I'll
this?
be asking what this
What?
mysterious symbol.
What's
No,
happening?
you should have chosen A or B. Watch the timer to the right of the buttons. The news can continue without a headline choice. So A or B.
What were those things for? I don't get it. Do I have to? Oh, okay. What was it beeping at me for?
Because you didn't choose a headline. And you
headline?
had the timer for the
Headline. Okay, let's go again. Let's go. Let's get this thing just faster so I can see it.
I thought I should just tell you that we've had one of those public information films from the government, and it's mandatory that you play it. You still have a free choice for the other two, so read those tape labels carefully, but make sure you play the advanced advert, preferably at the second break.
Exciting, extra exciting Easter. That doesn't seem interesting. With a porky little twist.
Oh, how's it
I
going
don't know.
with Steve?
Why are all men such pricks?
That well, eh?
Apparently he has a complicated relationship with his face.
No. Sorry, are you saying he chose his imaginary friend in the sky over you?
I don't know why I talk to you.
You're probably just a really
So what's these feeds here? So
10
this is
seconds, everybody. Like
Daniel.
I said, all of you.
Did you
These
So
are
right
the
there.
main feeds, 1 and 2, and the
Yeah.
headlines are A and B.
personality accidentally slip out?
Okay.
At the bottom of.
Okay.
So
and
when
then
the timer starts, choose A or B.
okay.
Pricks. Going in 5, 4, 3.
Not now, when the timer appears.
Good evening. I'm Jeremy Dawson.
And I'm Megan Wolf.
Oh, shoot.
Our main stories tonight.
Uncooperative. A mysterious symbol has appeared overnight on thousands
now
of
choose
buildings
A or B.
throughout the capital.
Tonight,
Like last
in
time.
an exclusive live interview with Prime Ministers
choose B.
Julia Salisbury and
It's
Peter
worse.
Clement.
Too late.
I'll be asking what this mysterious symbol.
Choose B.
After 3 months of record-breaking approval ratings, could this be the daring first move of a silent resistance movement? And what would that mean as we go into the future?
A house divided, trapped in Dante's taint for more than a month now. Embittered doctors Ingrid Sportsball Horgensvord and David
Sportsball
announced
Horgensvord.
today that they're considering 2 possible options to end the growing tensions.
Since splitting into 2 opposing camps on day 4 of the expedition, relationships between the factions and their leaders have only worsened.
Dr. Wong's team have successfully prototyped what they're calling shanks of deterrence, while Dr. Forsborg and Horgensvord claims to have fashioned a deadly toxin for the tips of her group's spears. I certainly wouldn't want to knock over their test tubes, Jeremy.
Bearing their opinions, the
What happened? Oh.
formerly rich and
Whoa.
fighting.
My computer seems to be crashing here a little bit. Oh, it just crashed. The game just crashed.
Oh man.
Stupid PCs. This never would happen on a Mac. What do? I have to start.
Yeah, the game wouldn't run.
Exactly.
The game wouldn't run on the Mac, so you wouldn't have this problem.
Hey, now we got some more people. People started showing up. Nice.
Yeah, because
people always show up right around the time we are ready to. Maybe we need to start playing later in the day. Keep you up later at night. Oh, is it back? It's back. All right. All right, here we go again. Uh-oh, continue.
And I'm Jeremy Dawson.
Uh-oh, you in trouble?
Our main headlines tonight.
Okay, 153. That's good. All right. Practice. I know what to do a little bit. I can. The other thing is that if we only show the bad pictures, we don't know enough of what they're trying to say. So we might be showing a bad picture of somebody trying to do something good. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get you.
Getting the adverts loaded, I thought I should just tell you that we've had one of those public information films from the government, and it's mandatory that you play it. You still have a free choice for the other two, so read those tape labels carefully, but make sure you play
You guys
the advanced
figure out the.
preferably at the second break. Right, that's the lot. Have a
I
great
don't
show.
know, man. Joy of Screws. I don't know.
Oh, how's it going with Steve?
Why are men such pricks?
That well, eh?
Apparently he has a complicated relationship with his fate.
No.
Sorry, are you saying he chose his imaginary friend in the sky over you?
I don't know why I talk to you.
You're probably just a really awful date.
10 seconds, everybody. Like I said, all of you.
Did your personality accidentally slip out?
Pricks. Going in 5, 4, 3.
Good evening. I'm Jeremy Dawson.
And I'm Megan Wolf. Our main stories tonight.
Uncooperative. A mysterious symbol has appeared overnight on thousands of buildings throughout the capital.
Tonight, in an exclusive live interview with Prime
A or B?
Ministers Julia Salisbury and Peter Clement, I'll be asking what this mysterious symbol might mean.
Critics have been quick to dismiss the graffiti as a publicity stunt or an act of frustration by a tiny disorganized group of those who will never, under any circumstances, be content.
A house divided. Trapped in Dante's taint for more than a month now, embittered doctors Ingrid Sportsball Horgensvoord and David Wong announced today that they're considering two possible options to end the growing tensions.
Since splitting into two opposing camps on day 4 of the expedition, relationships between the factions and their leaders have only worsened.
Dr. Wong's team have successfully prototyped what they're calling shanks of deterrence.
What are those noises?
While
Those
Dr.
what is
Sportsball
that?
Horgensvoord claims to have fashioned a deadly toxin for the
It's
tips
when we
of her
reach the
group's
point in
spears.
which
I
you
certainly
needed to
wouldn't
play
want to
an
knock
image,
over their
and
test
we
tubes, Jeremy.
passed that segment
Sharing their
successfully.
opinions, the formerly rich are fighting back with a naked protest.
Our very own Robin Short was on hand earlier today when this new protest group
Choose one.
first
Yeah.
presented themselves.
Spokesman Wentworth Somerset Bentley said today, "They've had the shirts off our backs. They might as well have the rest of it too."
Oh, I made them look bad because that's a gun.
Perhaps we should all just be pondering how desperate the formerly rich are to regain their power.
Fallen angel? Notorious addict Johnny Hamsleeve seems to have reached a new low in his battle with booze, as this recent picture reveals.
Johnny's star certainly lacks its former glow these days, with public concern over his mental and physical health growing at an alarming rate.
Let's hope that the team at the Gentle Touches Rehabilitation Centre can help Johnny get back to his former glory. Johnny's family have asked for privacy during this difficult time. We'll have reporters at the clinic around the clock, so you don't miss a thing.
Is his once celebrated role model about to become the bad boy of sports?
And radical ideas. In an attempt to put the Mr. Snugglehugs
Oh,
disaster
sorry.
behind them, Remington's Fist CEO Sophia
Snugglehugs.
Remington today announced a surprising new project that already has the markets raising an eyebrow.
Known for taking risks and bold strategies,
A tunnel
could
through
the
Earth?
adventurous CEO be leading the business giant down a dark alley or taking it to a new level of success.
We understand the Mobile Orientation Operational Burrowing Service will be a new international travel system based around the construction
This part's
of a
awesome, 'cause
tunnel
they-
through the centre of the Earth. Sophia Rimington claims it will make travelling from one side of the world to the other the matter of an afternoon. Geologists are concerned about the implications of digging a hole through the planet,
You think?
while flat earthers claim it should be quite easy.
We've got an exclusive prime ministerial interview coming up later.
And our very own Patrick
Four.
Bannon coming to you live from the first annual Sportsball final.
You won't want to miss a second of tonight's National Nightly News.
Ah, dang it. What am I doing now? The advertisement? What?
No, you have the wavelength that you need to fix.
Ah, how do I do that?
The joystick. Move the joystick to the left. The joystick to the left. And now up. Yeah.
Ah. All right, I'm okay.
First tonight, after
Well
the
done,
Christmas
that was a
horror
mess.
caused
That
by
was a
Mr.
mess.
Snugglehugs, we have an exclusive interview with one of the victims.
Poor 7-year-old Timmy Tadlock, like so many of those affected by the Christmas bloodbath, has spent the last 3 months undergoing
Christmas
a series of
bloodbath.
reconstructive facial surgeries.
Last week, joyfully, he spoke for the first time since the tragedy. Tonight, he talks to us.
Before we go to the interview, however, this station would like to issue a full and frank apology for any part we may have played in the tragedy. We should never have advertised Mr. Snugglehugs. Without our publicity, the sheer scale of this tragedy, and now upwards of 8,000 casualties, might have been averted.
On
Look
behalf
what they
of the
did.
Nightly News team, we're sorry.
In future, we will do better.
Now it's over
We're
to
responsible
Robin
for
Schultz at the
8,000
Tadlock family
casualties,
home.
Paul.
Robin?
Thank you, Megan. I'm here with Mr. and Mrs. Tadlock and their
Get
7-year-old
over
son,
here.
Timothy. Thanks for spending time with us today.
Yes, well, you're bloody lucky we're spending any time with you at all, after what you lot did. Irresponsible. I mean, whose idea was this anyway?
As you can see, Megan, there's still a
What's
few
going on? Oh,
hidden
this thing again?
meanings here. I'll tread carefully. I'm going to speak
Yeah.
to Timmy now.
Slider, yeah.
Hello, Timmy. Can you see me?
Mummy, who's that lady?
It's the lady from television, Timothy. She's going to ask you a few questions.
You be careful now, it upsets him to remember.
Don't worry. The
No
Swinton
fair.
Middle School Inquirer.
I know, it's hard.
So
Change this.
Ah, you
What's
jerk.
happened to you? You had just unwrapped Mr. Snugglehugs, hadn't you? Was he under the tree?
Yes, I could smell him already. He smelled like love.
Ah, yes.
Smell
probably
like
the
love.
fur, scented with hoof.
I was so excited. I ran up to my room and gave him a big hug. He was so soft and warm.
Oh, come on.
Cat, before he got in the way of Daddy's Porsche.
Bloody cat had a death wish.
And what did Mr. Snugglehugs say to you?
He blinked his real action eyes and said, "You're my very best friend." But I sure
do I get
wish
it smaller?
Mrs. Snugglehugs was here, and she can't be. They're just $89.99. And then it's the general error. 41.
And is that when he burst into flames?
Careful.
And then
Burst
he
into flames.
exploded.
Oh, look, I've asked you nicely.
And am I right in saying that one of his real action eyes is now permanently embedded in your cheek?
Yes. When I took him in at night, it glows through bandages. I know it's under there.
Staring at me.
Yeah, some of the other children have started calling him Timmy Three Eyes. And with his glasses, that's 5.
There's too many eyes, Robin.
And what's the last thing you remember
Oh, no.
before the darkness overtook you?
He looked at me with his one eye and laughed. Laughed as he burned.
It sounds
Laughed
very
as he burned.
traumatic. Do you have nightmares?
And we're horrible
Right,
people,
that's
Paul.
quite
You?
enough of
Timmy?
you two coming in here with your camera trying to make a buck out of our suffering. I won't have it.
Mr. Tadlock,
dang
just
you.
a couple more questions. Timmy, do you think you will ever be what we can call
No, you've had your
normal?
questions. And now look. Oh, you've made him cry with all 3 of his eyes.
Calm down, you're Do you think your parents will ever really love you
I
again?
can't.
Right, that's it. Enough. Come on, Vic, come on.
Mr.
No,
Ah!
no, move the joystick down.
Down.
There you have it.
Not the slider, the
Just
joystick.
one of
Yeah.
many
Okay.
victims of an indescribable tragedy that has shaken our nation.
I'm pleading, am I not?
Thank you, Robin. Handling stuff.
And many questions to be answered by Sophia Remington in the coming days and months, I'd wager. How will she turn this crisis around?
So, Jeremy, what are the warning signs a consumer should look out for when they're spotting a dangerous toy?
Well, Megan, experts advise to always check for the new advance mark, which guarantee a level of safety and quality.
Yeah, can we just get a close-up on camera 3 here? So if we take a look at this National Nightly News mug, you should see the mark.
So the advanced mug is probably...
In the wake of the scandal, the government were praised
the
for their
advanced
swift response
mark
in bringing in this set of
is probably
stringent
part
checks
of
on new
the
products.
advanced
It certainly is
advertisement
good to know
we need
that
to show
someone's watching
later.
out for our families. When we come back, our very own Patrick Bannon will be live from the Sportsball finals. Stick around, you won't want to miss it.
We'll be back after these messages.
1 minute back.
Oh, sorry, I'm bursting.
Ah.
She's very good.
Who?
Megan.
Yes, she is.
Watch your back, Jeremy. Women are coming.
I'm more worried about this water dripping onto my head.
Right, so then we got to do. Now what?
Wait, where did you place the advanced ad? In the first one?
Hold on. Say it again.
Where did you place the advanced ad? In which VCR?
In the second one. And that's supposed to be a second, yeah. But we're just hearing something from Mr. Bozeman here. And then, dang, this day went by really fast. So we'll finish up once this scene's over.
Might try and spoil the Sportsboard final by waving their fleshy bits about. Try and make sure you don't broadcast it. It's 6 p.m. for God's sake. No one wants to see fannies on the news. Bozeman out.
All right, so can I stop now and not, or we'll have to play this whole thing again?
We'll probably have to play this whole thing.
Okay, let's get through
till the
this
end
part.
of this segment.
All right.
But
am I supposed to be looking at stuff? What's going on? People walking by. It's raining out. I need to know. Can I turn the fan on? Hey, look at that.
Well, that's what it says.
Well
Yes,
done.
I understand that, but I always say welcome back.
I think we should just keep it as it is.
Well, of course you do. I've got one hack line.
What's that supposed to mean? I didn't write it, Jeremy.
That's all right, fine. Jenny, there's something wrong with the auto cue.
10 seconds.
Oh, I just felt a drip again. Have they not fixed this?
Want to see us fry. It's good for the ratings.
5, 4, 3.
Welcome back to the National Nightly News. I'm Megan Wolf. Coming up later, we'll be speaking to the Prime Ministers about their exciting new healthcare facilities, transition
Oh, shoot.
centres.
Sorry.
Nice to see they care.
You're absolutely right, Jeremy. But first, we're going now to our own Patrick Bannon, who's reporting live from the finals of the new game that's gripping the nation, Sportsboard. Patrick?
That's right, Megan. You joined me live here for the final of the first annual Sportsboard Championship. It's been a hotly contested competition so far. I think it's fair to say these two have been dancing around each other all season. First up, we have Ellie Striker. She's the more experienced of our two players today. Striker has got an accuracy of 7, a danger rating of K, and a 12-month driving ban. Striker's known for her signature move, the lanky hamster. And facing her tonight, hoping to prove himself with a career record of 12 outs, 14 finishes, and a divorce pending, it's Mr. Wingspan himself, Tommy, the Fingernail Harris. Just waiting on the ref now. The slapping ceremony is taking part. Still going on. And, Striker, of course, first to start as she won the trivia round earlier on by some margin.
Is it slapping?
The brawn and not the brain. Stupid. Eddie Striker. Nice start there from Striker. She's determined not to let the nerves show. Not after last time. On to Mr. Harris now. Tommy. Using his arm to pick up the ball. Not a bad shot there from Harris.
Oh my God, what a
Back to
game.
Striker.
This is dumb
Shot
sport.
Number 3. All right. She's gone to sort of throwing under her legs. Not bad, if you ask me.
Don't know why you could
This is horrible.
Bit of business with the ref, but it got sorted out. Back to Harris now. A ball in the hand is worth 2 in the bush.
Football, move back.
I'd say that's fair, but what do I know? Oh no, and Harris is not going to be happy with that. So really not a good start there for Tommy Harris in round 1.
I do not get the game.
A bit better. But first, of course, after the argument with the ref section, it's time to change ends. Now we have the ceremonial changing of the ends.
The ceremonial changing of the
And of
ends.
course, now they go back to the starting positions, as that makes sense.
The starting.
Striker giving it large.
Second round, Double. Harris.
Wins round 2 now with Harris. Okay, we seem to have some sort of streak on the pitch. I apologise if we broadcast any of that stuff. She appears to have slogans.
Oh no!
Breasts and arse.
No.
Try and ignore
Move the camera away.
We're going to take them out as soon as possible. I apologise if we broadcast any of that. As I said, the situation results.
Go to 3.
They're trying to carry on play, but it's probably
Go to
difficult
1.
to follow.
No, go to 3.
That's so
Quite
funny.
nice sort. And women's body, yeah. All right, great. Okay, so back into round 2 now, and Harris absolutely determined to close that massive gap. Betty Striker. No, it's just some of the tightest play I've seen ever.
Go to 2.
Harris.
2.
And was that a fitted thumb screw? We haven't seen that since the heat. What a brilliant move. Back to Striker. And we know what that means, ladies and gentlemen. That is, of course, the ground sound.
What is going on?
Excellent bit of play here on both sides of the bucket. I don't know about you at home, but I'm finding the technical mastering display here absolutely blooming jaw-dropping. The ref has spotted something in Harris's neck or head. And Harris is having an absolute shocker. What a miserable start there for Tommy Harris. But he is a late
I have no idea what the hell is going on
It
here.
is a game of 2 halves, 4 rounds and 7 subgenres. But now, of course, it's time for the half-time show. Sponsored by Remington's Fish.
Halftime show.
On my whistle, on my whistle.
Nice piece of music here to start the half-time show. Okay, another posh protest to look on the court here. We can only apologise for that. We'll do our best to shield you from having to look directly at it. He's running around here with his genitals on display for all to see.
Switch to 1.
Was shaping up to be quite the dance interlude there. Now he's thrusting himself in Harris's face. Security's on it. And the bucket has been knocked over. I cannot stand it when the bucket gets knocked over. Hopefully he'll get taken out now. Genitals flying around for all to see. Really, if you ask me, not Sunday morning.
1. Yeah.
And out of there, hopefully taken away, never to be seen again.
Oh my god.
Final poses. Ballboy cannot be in the final pose.
And a lovely finish there on both sides of the bucket. I wouldn't like to call that one. And as we head into round 3, I'd love to know what's going on in these 2 players' heads. But unfortunately, because of science, we can't.
Thank you, thank you.
Because of science.
Not bad.
Oh, this is so
Right,
good.
Ballboy's give me the eye all day.
Oh, that's terrible.
Striker there, not a great start. She looks a bit flustered, I think, after all that swinging around. Back to Harris here. God, what I wouldn't give to be that ball. I'm all right, ladies. Tommy Harris. And it dribbled down his arm, which is actually a really good move, because, of course, if it dribbles down his arm and goes on the floor, it's not going in the bucket.
So if it doesn't go in the bucket, they win?
Striker. And Striker's gone for the animal bonus there, but of course, perhaps... And yes, Harris has counted with a tiny bell. That is wonderful play. Of course, we've seen that before. Look at her face. She is absolutely gutted. What a mud. That could have been the clincher. What a massive shame.
Harris receives possession now.
Harris to serve now. Harris, of course, undefeated by Kestrel in his last 4 bouts. So, here we go. Tommy Harris. That's all right.
That's all right.
Not bad there. He threw it quite far away from him, which is quite a good idea. Very clever there. Perhaps a little contact caution from the referee, who's being, if you ask me, a little bit harsh. Ellie Striker. And she's let the nerves get to her. What the hell was that? You hate to see it, don't you? You cannot believe it. Oh, for God's sake. Okay, like, I mean, this is a mess now.
Switch to one.
I don't know what I'm going to be doing about this.
Switch to one or two.
Sort of breasts and genitals for all to see. I mean, there's only so much I can do. They're sort of everywhere, aren't they? All right, I'll try and carry on. The players are trying to carry on, but of course it's difficult because these protesters, hopefully we can get them taken off soon so we can carry on with the match. What's going on here? Yes,
You had the sensor.
yes, very good. Take them away.
Oh, I missed the sensor.
Yeah.
Bloody wasters, absolute wasters.
Move to one.
Oh, jog on! It's an absolute bloody...
Oh my gosh.
Okay, and now we're going to go
This
into
is
the final
a
round.
mess.
And of course, as it's a Tuesday, the final round is a mime round. Who could believe it? Nice imaginary shot there from Harris. Really took on.
Nice imaginary
Really
shot
viable
there.
play here from two absolute juggernauts of the sport. Hold. The bucket getting moved back to its proper place. About time, if you ask me. She's juggling it around from her hand. Interesting. And she's put it in her mouth like as if it was an egg. And now she's she's spat it out. She did the egg spit. So a wonderful move there, quite late on.
She did the egg spit.
From Striker. But she's in it to win it. On it like a car
gosh,
bonnet. Tommy Harris here, having a bit of beef. And he's peeling it as if it were a banana, which is an interesting move. Not sure if he has any potassium or what's going on today with Harris. And he's trying to have the banana was the ball! What a fantastic move there from Harris. Unfortunately, that is the end. What a pathetic... There we go, Jeremy, that is over. How can he look his 8-year-old son in the face tonight? What a lump.
How can he look at his 8-year-old son in the face
to make
tonight?
sure it is all official.
Contestants in, please. And the winner of the first annual Sportsboard Championship is... everyone!
Okay, the ref has agreed once again a win for everyone, including me as my 15th win in the Sportsball Championship. I'm going to be celebrating tonight with my wife and children. Another wonderful victory for me. Here come the on-site security to collect their medals, their 6th and 7th respectively.
Uh-oh, what's happening?
And thanks again for watching the Sportsball Championships.
What do I do? 4.
What is there to say? I'm Patrick Brown. Looking forward
What
to
just happened?
celebrating tonight. And all I always have to say, Jeremy, is back to you in the studio.
Patrick
think
Ballard had an extraordinary final.
Historic sportsboard, Jeremy.
The console
didn't know
panel
you were
just
a
broke
fan.
down.
Yeah, I can wrench
Yeah,
a
why?
doubler with the best of them.
I certainly wouldn't bet against you.
And when we come back, I'll be talking live with Prime Ministers Julia Salisbury and Peter Clement, who apparently have a big announcement you wouldn't want to miss.
That's coming up after these messages.
I want to get done.
Get ready with the ad. B.
Fucking microphone shocked me.
What?
Fucking microphone just shocked me. Where's that sound guy?
Oh, I want to be done. I want to be done. I gotta go. How do we do this?
Oh, the mics are just trying to kill us now, apparently.
Wait, what about the Wheel of Curtis? Let me prepare it.
I'm immune to your
Real quick.
cheap flattery.
I'm wearing you down.
We've got 2 contestants. This will be just like the sport we just watched.
All right. So I don't want to have to do. Am I have to do this whole thing again next time? Maybe I'll prep it in
No,
advance.
I think that we'll be back. I think the ad breaks are also checkpoints.
Okay, good. So, all right, let me get to you and me. There we are. I'm gonna get rid of the game. Bye.
Customize. Okay, share.
And
Continue.
then we'll do website. You're
Continue.
gonna send that to me.
Copy link.
Is this the
How
one?
do you want? I'll send you
Doesn't
on
matter.
Riverside. Okay.
Yeah, sure. All right. So yeah, we're gonna do. What's the name of the game that we're It's called
The Intruder in Antigua.
Intruder in Antigua. Okay, there it is. And off we go. There's the website. There, let me do this first. Where's the
Anticonia? Sorry.
Anticonia? Okay. Here we go. There it is. Oh wow, 2 people today. Wow. Okay, this is not a banner donor day, but it's going to be. Let's see if we can get this here. There we go. Oh gosh. All right, let me get this. There we go. We got 2 people. We got a new friend, GYO2 lump, Gyo to lump, Gyo.
Yeah, and he tried to pay us 24 times.
And Michael Clamora. So good luck to you both. I'm going to turn the sound down so Daniel could do his thing. Here we go.
Just a second. Let me turn down the noise.
Daniel, you disappeared. Oh, why did you disappear? Okay.
Let me turn down.
Why aren't you there?
Noise removal. I don't know. Maybe you shared a few things. Never mind.
Where are you? Wait, Paul and Gus. Let's do this. Now I need to wait. Paul and Daniel game. There it is. I'm gonna do this. Boink. Now I'm gonna do website share. Boink. There you go.
Cool. Let's do this. Are you ready?
Let's do this. I'm ready. Ready and go. Is it go-to? Is it Michael? Is it go-to? Is it Michael? Is it go-to? Is it Michael? It is Michael Clamorous. Congratulations. Well done. Michael, you get a key to this awesome game. And thank you.
Steam key to Intruder in Anticonia.
Yeah, and thanks to the folks at Aruma Studios for making that available. And thanks for joining us today as well. That's very, very kind of you. A lot of fun. That game's great. That's really, really fun. I can't wait to see what I have no idea what we just witnessed in terms of that particular sporting event. And I'm curious to see the rebroadcast when that happens.
Yeah,
thanks.
People say that Phantasmagoria, the final chapter in Phantasmagoria 2 is weird. This entire game is weird.
This entire game is weird. It is very strange, yeah, but it's fun. Love it. Well, thanks everyone for joining. We'll see you on Friday as we get closer to finishing. No, not really. We'll just keep playing Curse of Monkey Island. And until then, have a great rest of your week. I hope this was a nice way to kind of get you over the hump. It was fun for us, and I guess that's it. So I'm going to do. Oh, I guess no one heard my sigh last week or on Monday, but I was there, so I don't know. Hopefully you'll hear it today. I don't even know what my sigh is. Okay, shouldn't be talking about the sigh. The sigh is like the untalked about thing. I shouldn't be even mentioning.
Yeah. You just broke the fourth wall.
I kind of did, yeah. All right. Anyways, guys, have a good one. We'll talk to you later. All right. Bye-bye. See you, Daniel. How do I get out of here? There it is. Fourth wall.